You think tattoos are just about art, but some people will never get one no matter what. This isn't stubbornness. This isn't fear of pain. This is your brain revealing something deeper about your personality. Think about it. You've seen friends or coworkers get tattoos while others quietly decline. It's not about trends or rebellion. It's about what your mind prioritizes unconsciously. By the end of this video, you'll understand why some people never get tattoos, even if they like the idea, what this behavior reveals about control, identity, and emotional priorities, and how unconscious patterns guide decisions in other areas of life. Most people assume avoiding tattoos is about fear of pain, but the truth goes deeper. At its core, avoiding tattoos is about control and predictability. A tattoo is permanent. Once the ink is on the skin, there's no undoing it. For many people, this permanence triggers a subtle mental alarm. What if I regret this later? What if I feel differently in a few years? Our brains constantly scan for uncertainty. Choosing not to get a tattoo isn't laziness. It's a strategy to preserve comfort and reduce future stress. Notice this: people who avoid tattoos often excel at long-term planning. They anticipate consequences, weigh options carefully, and prefer stability over impulsivity, even in small decisions, like clothing, investments, or weekend plans. They exhibit caution and foresight. Tattoos are more than decoration. They are identity statements. For some, permanently externalizing beliefs or feelings feels risky. Psychologically, these individuals are likely to keep identity internal, avoid symbols they may later feel disconnected from, and preserve emotional consistency. This is not fear. It's self-preservation. Ask yourself, do you crave freedom of expression, or do you value control more? This question is subtle but revealing. It helps explain why some people avoid tattoos while embracing other forms of self-expression. Your brain is quietly navigating the balance between personal identity and permanence every day. Another factor is control and anxiety management. Many people who avoid tattoos have a high need for control. Life is unpredictable. Careers, relationships, health all carry uncertainty. For someone with high control tendencies, the body becomes a domain of safety. It's one area they can regulate fully. A tattoo introduces permanence, unpredictability, and social signaling, which some brains flag as risk. Even people who take risks elsewhere prefer their body to remain a safe, controlled space. People who avoid tattoos are often more resilient in unexpected situations. Their brains are trained to evaluate risks before committing to permanent decisions. They take calculated steps in work, relationships, and finances, but avoid permanent alterations to the body. Social and mental energy also plays a role. Tattoos attract attention, spark judgment, or require repeated explanations. Avoiding tattoos is a low-energy strategy. It conserves mental resources for more important or rewarding areas of life. This subtle decision reflects personality, priorities, and social comfort. It's also linked to identity management. People who avoid tattoos tend to have strong internal identity. They don't need external symbols to validate themselves. They may admire tattoos, but they don't feel compelled to have them. Their choices are guided by internal alignment, not social pressure. Avoiding tattoos is also connected to risk perception and regret avoidance. The brain weighs immediate desire against long-term consequences. A tattoo is permanent, a one-time decision with lasting impact. Some brains unconsciously flag this as risk and avoid it. This avoidance strategy reflects foresight and emotional intelligence, not fear. Many who avoid tattoos excel at mental foresight. They anticipate emotional reactions months or years ahead. They know short-term desires may conflict with long-term comfort. This awareness extends beyond tattoos to finances, relationships, and career choices. Even cultural and social context plays a role. Tattoos may be normalized in some circles, frowned upon in others. Avoiding them can reduce social friction and preserve emotional energy. It's not conformity. It's efficient decision-making. So if you never get tattoos, it doesn't mean you are boring or fearful. It means your brain values stability, control, and long-term alignment. Admiring those with tattoos is fine, but your choice reflects a different valid psychological strategy. Even small behaviors like avoiding tattoos reveal how our brains navigate risk, identity, and social energy. Understanding this helps you notice patterns in your choices, what you commit to, what you avoid, and why. The most interesting part, your brain is quietly protecting you and optimizing decisions. Avoiding tattoos is one visible outcome of a larger pattern: avoiding unnecessary permanence, preserving energy, maintaining internal consistency, managing risk intelligently. These choices are not weaknesses. They are reflections of an adaptive, sophisticated mind. Every choice, even one as small as avoiding tattoos, is guided by deeper psychological mechanisms. Understanding them gives perspective on yourself and others. So next time you wonder why someone avoids tattoos, remember, it's not about rebellion, fear, or stubbornness. It's about psychology, personality, and emotional alignment. And when you reflect on your own choices, you might notice subtle patterns: how you handle permanence, how you conserve emotional energy, how you manage social signaling, how you balance identity with risk. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward greater self-awareness. Your choices, even small ones, tell a story. Avoiding tattoos is a visible signal of how the mind prioritizes stability, control, and foresight. It shows that some decisions are guided less by desire and more by subtle adaptive strategies. This understanding can help you see yourself and others more clearly. It's not about judgment, it's about insight. Every permanent or temporary choice we make reveals how we navigate life. Avoiding tattoos is just one lens into a larger picture.